gas prices jumped to over $4 a gallon.
Together, we're all in this together.
This is our local farmers market.
The drink is peak profit.
Cal here.
Website at worldwithoutoil.org, and they want to collect the stories from everyone who's going through the oil shock. They want to hear what people are experiencing.
The goal of the game was to have normal people, ordinary citizens from all around the world tell their story, what their life would be like in a world without oil. And by collecting all of these individual stories, we could paint a future landscape that would really use the collective wisdom of the people on the internet to think about the challenges we might face and some of the solutions we could use to solve an oil crisis.
ITVS has been promoting innovative public television for over 16 years, and we wanted to take the next step to talk about new ways of telling stories. World Without Oil was an amazing project. It was innovative, it was smart, it promoted social issues, it hit all the marks of our mission.
The most important thing about them is that it's not role play, it's real play. You're not playing a character, you don't have a little 3D avatar. In the game, you're yourself. And you talk about your own life and your own everyday circumstances.
A lot of people blogged, other people made videos. There were a lot of people who just played by email. You could phone in.
We can rebuild the resources we had before, we just can't use oil.
And then people also created images or put together image series kind of showing what was going on in a world without oil.
Guns and built a wall around your city.
I decided to do a comic dealing with the problems and events that arose due to the oil shortage. I just sort of came up with the idea of being able to see it through the eyes of 4 regular college students that are just trying to get.
So what we've done is converted most of our backyard and even part of the front yard into food production. So I'm going to take a second to show you that.
And so the power of having people live in this alternate reality is that they have to change the way they live their lives. They're not simulating it in a 3D immersive environment. They're simulating it in their own lives, changing how they commute to work, changing how they prepare dinner, how they go out on dates. And so an alternate reality game, it's not just thinking about change, it's actually making change, but in a really fun context where lots of other people around the world are making changes.
In just 32 days, we had over 1,500 submissions, and there were 60,000 participants from all over the globe.